It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Checking out the Clippers, they need some wins to start adding up here in a hurry. More or less half the season behind us, and they are still struggling to prove they can contend. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor. Has the height of a power forward, the game of a small forward. Kenny, what does he give this team?
Scoring efficiency. You know, lots of threes, lots of free throws, lots of versatility.
Impressive skill level for his size. Can shoot from a standstill and put the ball on the floor.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with a call, and we will see y'all later.
We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. You look at the Spurs. They've struggled game after game to secure wins. It's been a tough haul, but they've had to feel like this game provides them a good chance to win.
And you know, for the Spurs, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
What a nightmare of a season it's been for them. Nothing has gone right for a team we all thought would be real contenders coming into the year.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. Now, DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, D.A., you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Bledsoe. He's out there with DeRozan. Pau Gasol is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Bertsinus at the power forward. Here's Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Now the feed to DeRozan. Williams with the steal. Gallinari against Middleton. The inside shot. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gasol. Here's Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
Now DeRozan, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. Bledsoe against Beverly. And Middleton kicks to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Tries it from 9. That one off the back iron and out. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
There's the pass to Gasol. Bledsoe with it. He's guarded by Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A nice shot by Harris.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Bledsoe looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 5.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
A gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bledsoe kicks to Bertans. Bledsoe outside. Down low. Here's DeRozan. Count the basket. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Williams finds Gortat. Everly with the ball. Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th Man of the Year is instant offense.
You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Denver.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And it's Gallinari missing.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Here's Bertans, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Pass to Harris. Shoots over DeRozan. The rebound by Gasol.
Well, this whole period for him, it's been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Outside for Bledsoe. Passes it to DeRozan. 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
Well, that's putting it mildly. They were in total disarray. I have no idea where their heads were that night.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Williams inside. DeRozan defending. Bledsoe against Beverly. Floats one up. Gasol with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. Bertans inside the line. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
No good on that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. DeRozan surveying the D. Bertans against Bledsoe. Gasol kicks to DeRozan. Over Beverly. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 6.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Steve, there's plenty of discussion that the NBA has become less physical and more over-officiated. What's your opinion on letting guys play a little bit more?
You know, I think, Kevin, is freedom of movement, and I think when you took out hand checking and obviously arm bar checking and down in the post, it's hard to guard some of these fantastic players with their skill set and obviously with their athleticism. A guy dribbling at you at 100 miles per hour, how do you get your balance without touching him? And I think that's where you start to see a lot of the fouls called. And a lot of fans are looking back in the day saying, oh, that wasn't a foul, but I think under the rules, the referees have to call these plays because there's no hand checking.
Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Pirtle, the pass to DeRozan. Kicks it to Bledsoe. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Middleton the pass to Pirtle. The Spurs working the ball around now. DeRozan against Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and in that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening, gave up a lot of easy points.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Scott comes in for Gallinari. The Spurs also with the sub. Bellinelli's checked in. Bledsoe against Beverly. Harris outside. To halt the run, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And defensively, you have to close out fast on Harris in that in-between area.
And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. Back to DeRozan, pulls it from 20. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
Bradley can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 5. Bertans, the pass to DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, he had 18 points. Beverly dishes to Harrell. Comes up empty down low.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Bertans can't get it to go. Harris looking it over. Puts it up, and it's blocked.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs leading by 8. Mills with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Back to Bellinelli. Offline with his 3. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Poked away. Stolen by Walker. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mills. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Mills has got his first basket of the night.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court. Gets the look he wants.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Harris outside. Tries from 16, and that one is good. Harris has got 6 points.
One and done coming out of Tennessee. Tobias has turned himself into a steady performer.
Bradley against Walker. He kicks to Mills. Sweet little floater.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Bounce pass from Beverly. And there's the pass to Scott. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely, and it's Harrell missing.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Bellinelli against Harris. Clock at 6. Bellinelli passes to Bertens. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Now here is Harris. He's got 6. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for him.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
And here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Mills. Over Beverly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Mills looking it over. For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Outside Williams. No good on the triple. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture. And Pau Gasol definitely feeling the love from the Spanish and Latino community.
I always notice the fans that support us and make us feel, pretty much since I got to the NBA, all the Latino fans showed a lot of love and support towards me, so I appreciate it.
The game going global, and no better ambassador than Pau Gasol.
And as the players grow more international, fans from every country and continent, for that matter, finding more and more reason to root for the NBA.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Bradley is out there with Williams. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Harris in at the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Pirtle's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Pau Gasol is checked in for Bertinus.
One shot.
The free throw off from Scott.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
Now here is Harris. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Los Angeles with another miss.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
Walker finds Mills. Now Bellinelli, guarded by Bradley. Scott against Gasol. Pass to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. Nice D from Scott. Steve Doc Rivers easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins. One of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
Here's Walker after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Bellinelli. They get it back.
You know, throughout his great career, Gasol has always been a frequent flyer at the free throw line.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gallinari against Middleton. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Gortat's checked in for the Clippers. Pirtle kicks to Mills. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's Bradley from 3. Doesn't go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. The pass to Mills. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Gasol kicks to Middleton. Pass to Forbes over Williams, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Spurs leading by 7. Here is Forbes. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Clippers with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now Bradley. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. On the wing, Williams. They could use a bucket. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
He's able to hit from range as well as convert off the drive. Lou Williams, a tough cover for anyone.
Here is Forbes. Kicks it to Mills. Pass to Pirtle. The Spurs working the ball around now. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Mills can't hit. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Bradley. Williams in the post. Marjanovic passes to Gallinari. The second chance effort. Great D that time from Middleton.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. Middleton outside. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Beyond the arc. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking Clem out of the hole.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. And Forbes kicks to Mills. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Down low. Williams finds Bradley. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bradley. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Forbes dishes to Mills. Passes it to Forbes. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. Gallinari 4th.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
They use their athleticism, But also we have to look at they have a high basketball IQ on the defensive end. A lot of their blocks come from the help side.
So it's the Spurs now, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Forbes the pass to Mills. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. No good from Gasol.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Williams. Marjanovic kicks to Gortat. The game now all time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here is Forbes. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Bradley's got the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Middleton. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Harrell comes in for Marjanovic, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Then for the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Patty Mills. And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
4th in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
San Antonio making a switch here. Berton is checked in. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
The pass to Forbes. He kicks it to DeRozan. Fades away. He gets that one. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Gallinari on the wing. Buries it down low. The Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. From about 16, DeRozan's shot is off. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bradley can't get it to go.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Beverley finds Gortat. Back to Beverley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside DeRozan. Outside Gasol. To the left wing. A baseline J. The putback, and Gasol able to finish.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
And Beverley kicks to Harrell. Back to Beverley. with some arc, taken away. It's DeRozan with the drive.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Scotty's checked in for Los Angeles. Harris comes in for Gallinari. The Spurs also with the sub. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 2.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half. Avery Bradley, a 6'2" combo guard. Not a bad ball handler, but he gets most of his shots by cutting without the ball.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Bradley.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
Harrell against Gasol. Pass to Bertans. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Bertans got 7 points. Well, and as they will tell you, Avery Bradley, one of the best cutters in the league. And you know what, Smitty? He cuts hard.
And a true professional. He sets a good example. His teammates see how he gets after it. And with his speed, tough to stay with him.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 16th in shooting percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. Shoots over DeRozan. Poked loose.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he makes both free throws.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Right side, Bradley. In the corner, it's Harris. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shoots over Walker. And that misses everything.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 9 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Tobias Harris. Here's Bledsoe. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gasol. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Beverly looking around. Harris kicks to Bradley from past the arc. The shot no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
DeMar DeRozan is a really tough cover. Makes strong, decisive moves. Know he has the vertical to rise above defenders. And if you take a physical approach to trying to stop him, he will live at the free throw line, a place I didn't want to live at.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Their lack of execution surprised me. They had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
That's a bird's eye view of the Staples Center at sunset. Gorgeous, isn't it, with all of Los Angeles in the background? Welcome back, everyone. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
We're always talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Yeah, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley being able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Pau Gasol. Bledsoe is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Bertsinison at the 4.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Well, the Clippers looking to build their own arena in Los Angeles. Being the second or third tenant at Staples Center doesn't really feel right anymore.
Big plans are laid in Inglewood, adjacent to the new football stadium. Seems like it would be a win for the fans, the team, and the city.
And it's Harris off the drive. Out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And of course, there's the Clippers, just a few spots below there.
For Los Angeles, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. DeRozan, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. DeRozan's got 17.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gortat, the pass to Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Bledsoe outside. The turnaround jumper. And that one hits back iron. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
DeRozan finds Middleton. And here is Gasol. He's guarded by Williams. DeRozan against Gallinari. Pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Bledsoe outside. Kicks to DeRozan. Over Beverly. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. And that's 19 points for DeMar DeRozan. Bledsoe against Beverly. Harris dishes to Beverly. Harris outside. Rejected by Gasol.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Middleton outside. Bledsoe against Beverly. Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan with the fadeaway. And that one goes long. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. He gets it in there. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Now here's DeRozan. 19 points in the game. Gasol with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Out to DeRozan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. DeRozan's got 21 in the game.
Well, that is one situation that DeRozan is huge for. He can bail out a team with the shot clock ticking down.
And DeRozan sends it back. And he recovers it. Gallinari on the wing, defended by Middleton. And it's Gallinari missing.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gortat. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Second, Lou Williams.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
All teams are looking for offense from the 2-guard position. These guys provide offense. They are elite players who can carry the scoring load for their teams.
Marjanovic checked in for Gortat. Then for the Spurs, Pirtle, he's checked in for Gasol. Bellinelli comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Mills in for Eric Bledsoe. Harris against Bellinelli. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Well, Steve, Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Over Beverly. And nothing but air on that one.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Mills with the steal. Inside, here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 23.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best below the foul line, making plays.
Beverly the pass to Williams. They get it again. Here's Marjanovic. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot behind the lanes.
On the free throw, no good. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years. Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Williams scanning the floor. And it's in there. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
And Bellinelli kicks to Poeltl. Back to Bellinelli. It's good. Bellinelli's got his second basket.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Williams against Bellinelli. Harris outside. In the corner, Harrell with it. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Beverly with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Goes back up. Rebound by Harrell.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Now here's Beverly, covered by Mills. Williams against Bellinelli. The shot by Williams, no good. Spurs leading by 4. Rebound by the Clippers. Beverly's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams trying to break free.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Passes it to Bellinelli. He dishes it to Mills. Back to Bellinelli. He feeds it to Middleton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Beverly. Lays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Outside DeRozan. He kicks to Mills. From the line. No good off the front iron.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Harris outside. And here is Harrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the lead. Knocked away. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Spurs.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Now Mills, following the three-point attempt from Montrezl Harrell. Middleton outside. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Williams. Yes, and the foul. Marco Bellinelli picks one up.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mike Scott's checked in for Marjanovic, and Bradley's subbed in for Patrick Beverley. San Antonio also making some changes. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
That one drops for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Bradley kicks to Scott. 1:46 left to play in the third. On the wing, Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Hurdle taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft. Has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big men across the league.
We throw good, Lou Williams. And Pirtle last season, Steve, earning more playing time.
He fought his way into being a rotation player, showed good grit, and was a solid contributor off the bench.
Bertanis, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Walker the pass to Forbes. Now Pirtle, the pass to Bellinelli. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Williams. And good that time. Williams has got 15 points in just the second half.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
And Forbes kicks to Pirtle. To the wing on the left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Spurs making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
The Clippers are trying to revamp their roster. They will pursue the big-time free agents. We all know the L.A. market, it's a big selling point.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Bledsoe kicks to Pirtle. They get a hand on it. Out left to the wing. Here's Walker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. But Clippers trail. Here's Harris. 10 points for him. The kick out to Williams. Back to Harrell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. Scott is out there with Gortat, and it's Williams at the point. To the middle. The kick out to Scott. Williams against Bledsoe. Launches a 3. Scott can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. To the left side wing. Forbes nails the wide open jump shot.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Forbes has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Tipped away. Now here's Bradley. Pass to Williams. Teardrop shot. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's and San Antonio shooting 43% from the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
San Antonio leading. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Bledsoe kicks to Bertans. Pass to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bertans can't get it to go. Williams against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the left wing.
That's his first personal foul.
And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. And Smitty, the three-point shot last season, not the Spurs' best friend.
They rarely shoot a ton of threes, but the ones they take, they usually make at a high clip. They had a new starting point guard, and Kawhi Leonard only played 9 games. That won't help.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Okay, David, thanks. Williams against Bledsoe. Williams finds Scott, fires from the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bledsoe passes to Forbes. Right wing. Here's Gasol. And the shot falls short this time. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Scott. Walker against Bradley. Passes it to Gortat. Over Gasol. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The pass to Bertans. Walker with it. Here's Gasol. Guarded by Bradley. The 8-footer. And it's Gasol getting it to go. Gasol's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
As a center, this is what you're up against. Gasol well-schooled at scoring in traffic.
Williams against Bledsoe. Fader on the way. Another one falls for the Clippers.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Bertans. Outside, Walker kicks it to Gasol. The shot missing. Gortat with the defensive effort. Gallinari left side. Williams against Bledsoe. Floats one. Basket counts. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to DeRozan. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
The dish to Middleton. Pass to Bertans. 6 to shoot. Back to Middleton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. From 10 feet out, Scott can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Shots good by Bledsoe.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
flawless.
Beverly wide open, and it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The 11-footer, no good off the back of the rim.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Williams can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And the pass to Bertans. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And that one's on target from the wing. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And Williams, here we go. Pass to Beverly. To the inside. Gortat. Williams trying to break free. Gortat misses. San Antonio leading by 3. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Harris is checked in for Scott.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Middleton. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
And here's Harris from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Middleton finds Bledsoe. Over Beverly. That one a little long.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Looking to end the run. The three-pointer is right on target.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Bledsoe against Beverly. Here's the teardrop. And Bledsoe with the lay-in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Beverly, the pass to Harris. Inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Pass to Middleton. Passes it to Bertans. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here is Harris. He's covered closely. It doesn't go for him.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers trail by 5. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Down low. And Gasol sends it back. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Middleton finds Bledsoe over Beverly. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Harris drives in. Gortat, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Gasol. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Beverly. Pass to Williams. To tie it up. The rebound by Middleton. Spurs leading by 3. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Right side, DeRozan over Williams. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 31 points for DeMar DeRozan. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. DeRozan against Williams. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Down low. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Gortat.
And those are big points here. If they can do the job on D, this game could get close in a hurry.
Williams with the steal. One-on-one here. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Harris.
Gaining more confidence, Tobias putting the team on his back at a crucial point in this game.
And DeRozan kicks to Bledsoe. Shoots from the block, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the game. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Beverly. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeRozan against Williams. Sinks it.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Beverly. But he stays with it. And Williams, here we go. Second chance shot. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Spurs, DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Gallinari left side. The Clippers keep it alive. Harris kicks to Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, big game for you offensively. You were calling for the ball. Looked like you were really looking to be aggressive.
Yeah, I know I had a small guard on me. I had an opportunity to post up. And, I know he wasn't going to block none of my shots. All I had to do was, follow through and concentrate.
Mouse in the house, DeMar. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.